Para bailar la bamba, para bailar la bamba se necesita una poca de gracia.
Hello everybody, I'm Pilar Archila with Pure Gold. I have a special guest today, a very fine lady that all of you know, especially if you had a ticket right here in Lawrence County. I'm talking about Judge Helen Harper. How are you today?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm wonderful. This is very nice. I work with you in court, and now I'm on this side of the table. You're here where I work.
That's right. But I enjoy you working with me.
Yes, I enjoy working with you. Actually, for many years, I've been your interpreter in court.
Yes,
and
you have.
I enjoy my job very much. It's very easy to work with Judge Harper.
Thank you.
Are you from Lawrence County?
Yes, I am. Been here all my life.
All your life.
All of my life.
How you end up being our judge? I mean, since you were a little girl, you always wanted to be a judge, or it was just...
I never thought about being a judge. As a young lady, I wanted to, my thoughts were to be a legal secretary. And I was for a couple of years, and Mr. Ray Camp, who was ordinary at that time, they changed their name when in 1968. He called me and wanted to know if I'd like to come to work for him in the probate court office, which at that time was the ordinary's office. And I said, yes, sir. I was working part-time as a secretary. So I started working with Mr. Camp in 1968, and he swore me in. Judge Harold Ward was the Superior Court judge at that time. He swore me in as chief clerk of the probate court. Okay. So I worked for Judge Camp for 13 years. And about 3 years before he got ready to retire, he asked me would I be
interested
in working, running as probate judge. And I had no political ambitions.
Oh my God, that is exciting.
But I knew my job, and so the attorneys liked me.
Yeah.
I tried to treat people who came in the office like I wanted to be treated, and I was well known in the community. And people coming in and out of the office, I decided that I would give it a shot. And I got elected in 1980 and took office in 1981, and been there ever since, and hope to stay there longer.
My goodness, oh yes. Well, I'm a witness that she treats people wonderful.
Thank you.
Yes.
I try.
Yes, you do. It's real nice. And so we're talking about like 30 years?
This is my 35th year as probate judge.
My goodness.
And then I started, when I was about 10.
Oh, gosh, I was going to say 5, but okay.
No, I have been in the probate court office for 47 years.
My goodness.
So it's the only place I know, only place my car will carry me is to the courthouse.
Exactly. Yeah, your car knows the way.
Just get in it and it takes me to the courthouse.
Who is your family? How many kids, or who is your family?
Well, I was married to Jim Harper, and he died about 7 years ago. I'm sorry. Yeah. And I have 2 boys, Neil and Jeffrey.
I love Neil. I have to say that. And Neil, if you watch this show, yes, I love you.
He doesn't know I'm doing this, but I have to tell him. But
we will.
Neil is here in Dublin, and Jeffrey is the youngest one, and he is in Atlanta working with the state.
Oh, okay.
DFACS, and works right across from the Capitol. And Neil is with Fairview Park. He contracts with Fairview Park, so they're both doing well. Neither one of them are married. No grandchildren.
2 boys. Two boys. Yeah, I have 3, so we don't have any girls.
Don't have any girls, but I have 2 brothers here in Dublin, and
you know what? I didn't know that.
Yeah, I have 2 older brothers. My oldest brother is James Woodard, and my other brother is Ken Woodard, and I think I was an accident because they're 13 and 15 years older than I am, so
Oh,
they're kind of
goodness.
like my daddy. They treat me like their child.
I do have also 2 older brothers, and they live here too. Wow. And sometimes one of my 2 brothers tease me, telling people that he is younger than me. That's a lie. I'm younger.
I'm way younger, but
Yeah.
they look after me.
That's good. That's good. In my house, my 2 older boys are a lot older than our 3rd child, and they treat our 3rd child like if they were their father, you know? So
I agree.
figure-
That's kind of the way I was treated. They treat me like I'm their child instead of their sister.
That is great. That is absolutely great. I do know that you have been involved for several years with the Chamber of Commerce.
Yes, I have.
Do you remember since when? Or this
Well-
is something that already the judge before you was involved, or?
No, he wasn't. I was chairperson in 1997-98, and probably about 6 years before that, I became a director. I was there when Willie was hired, so that's I was a director,
Member of the board and a
member of the
director.
board when she was hired. So it's been.
And I know there is
25 years.
a very big friendship between the 2 of you.
Oh yes, Willie and I go back a long way.
Yes.
And she's a very good friend of mine.
So that's how you met Miss Park? That's how you met her?
I met her at, she came for an interview at the chamber, and that's how I met her.
Wow. And, well, she's so nice and so people-oriented that, I mean, as soon as you meet her, immediately you like her.
You fall in love with her.
Yes.
You do.
You don't have any other choice.
I agree. She is a people's person.
Yes. Yes. So you became involved with the chamber. I know that the year 2000, I think it was 2001, you were chair of the chamber.
No, I was chair in 1997,
Oh, in
98.
97, 98.
98, uh-huh.
All right. Well, let me tell you something. We're going to take a short break. And when we get back from our break, I want to hear all about when you were chair of the chamber.
Okay.
We're going to take a short break.
Accidents happen. That's why State Farm agent Dale Nifong and his team are dedicated to getting your car fixed and back on the road as soon as possible. It's just part of being there. Call or visit Dale today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Well, thank you for staying with us. Still sitting here with Judge Helen Harper. We're having a nice conversation. Let's talk about the year that you were chair of the chamber, 1997, 98.
That's right.
Okay.
That's correct.
Tell me what happened in that year.
Well, there was a lot that was happening. She made sure that we stayed busy like she does now, but it's been about 17 years, and I forgot some of the stuff until she reminded me, but Scotty Jones was chair of we formed the Technology and Telecommunications Committee that year, and Scotty Jones was chair. We updated our bylaws. Jim Hilburn, the attorney, is no longer with us, but he was on the chair of that committee for me. Tom Perry, who's a good friend of mine, still is a good friend of mine, he was my chair of the House and Grounds of the Chamber, and at that time he kept us going down there. One of the significant things that really happened that I was proud of was Project Spring. We had a company that was coming to look Dublin over to decide whether or not they wanted to come here or go to another place. So we called it Project Spring. We had about 800 people in the community that came to Theatre Dublin to welcome these people, and there was standing room only. I mean, it was the biggest community effort I've
and
seen.
you know, and people always pull. I mean, when you need the community,
They
the
come
community
together.
is there. Yes.
She is there. We did not get the company, but the president of the company said he had never witnessed anything like this for a welcome committee in any town.
They missed a big time.
That's the way I feel too. Statesboro won out over us, but they were very complimentary of us, and it was a great day. And then that year, Mayor Bob Walker, he was mayor that year. His wife Jackie and Ed Touchberry and Willie went over to Japan.
Oh yeah.
To sign. They went over there for 2 weeks to the sister city signing ceremony. Our sister city, and I probably can't pronounce this right, but it was Shangbodi, Japan.
Sambongi.
Okay, I knew you would know the answer. You would pronounce it right, Laura. I knew that, but I can't.
The reason I know is because I'm fluent in Japanese. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. No, I went to Japan.
Okay.
And I went to Sambongi, and I went with the exchange students. I was the chaperone 1 year.
Okay.
So, boy, that was an experience.
Yeah, well, Willie said when she came back, I think it was an experience for her too. I think she, before she went, she carried her some, made sure she had some peanut butter and crackers to eat.
Just in case.
Just in case. But we had the business after hours, and it's still going strong. And I encourage people to go to business after hours. You get to meet new people in the community.
Of course, I think not only that, but you can expose your business to other people, and to head of business and companies. You know.
Well, I've met a lot of people that I would not have met if I had not gone to business after hours and the breakfast before. I forget
business
what it's
and
called.
breakfast.
Business and breakfast. I don't make that because it's a little early sometimes.
It is.
But business after hours is a good way of connecting with the community and know what's going on.
That's right. I like going. The business and breakfast. Sometimes I go, but usually I'm on the road.
Yes.
I'm already driving, going who knows where for court. But business after hours is very convenient for me.
Yeah, it is. And usually we have 150, 200 people there.
That's right.
And sometimes more than that. But
That's right.
it's
And could
good
you
place.
believe that even though it's 150 or sometimes 200, I manage every time I go to almost always win a prize?
I know, and I know I can name two or three
Two
more
or three
that
people
always.
that always.
I'm not that lucky. You're going to have to tell me what you do.
Yeah, it's well, I mean, really, you know what I do?
What's that?
Is just going in there thinking, I'm going to win.
Okay.
I mean, I'm convinced I'm going to win, and I end up winning.
Maybe that's what those other people do. I'm going to have to change my attitude.
Yeah, after, the year with the chamber and being a chair, was it something that you really wanted to do, but it was just not time to do it? That maybe nowadays we can do it?
I have thought about it over the years and what could we have done better, but I think it was a great year. Willie told me what to do.
Yes.
You know how Miss Willie is. Uh-huh. But anyway, no, it was a fun year. I had a lot of fun, and I still do things for the community.
Oh, yes.
And when they need me, one thing I still do for Willie is, since I hold the elections in Lawrence County, I always have to count her ballots. So she said that way it's official. So
yes.
I have to promise her I'll keep a secret, won't tell who the winners are until she's ready to announce it. But I still involved with the chamber. I help Willie when she calls me.
Well, it's so hard to say no to Miss Willie.
I don't say no to her.
Nobody. I have not met yet the first person that say no to her.
She has a way of getting you to work.
Yes. And is for the best, you know, for our community.
Oh, yes,
and
yes.
that is so wonderful that for her, I think it's not just a job, it's in her heart, you know.
I agree. It is, even though she was not born here,
right.
She's just born up the road a little piece. Dublin is her home, and Dublin will always be her home because she loves Dublin, Lawrence County.
Absolutely.
If she didn't, she wouldn't do what she does.
And it shows, yes.
It shows.
Because, I mean, people can work and do their job, and that's it, goodbye. But for her, it's not just a job.
No, it's not just a job. She's 24/7 chamber.
There you go. Well, we're going to take another short break. And stay with us. Don't go away, please.
Choose the convenience of Neighbors Express and get friendly, courteous service every time you visit any of our convenient locations. Fill up with the convenience of pay at the pump and take advantage of our bigger and better selection of beverages and tobacco products. Buy 12 packs of Pepsi products, 2 for $5.99. Enjoy our popular crushed ice with your favorite fountain drink. And you can buy crushed ice in 8-pound bags. Shop the convenience of Neighbors Express on Bellevue Avenue, Highway 441 at I-16, 441 at Hillcrest, and Central Drive in East Dublin.
Welcome to Pitts Toyota, downtown Dublin, where people go to buy great cars at great prices. We're a family-owned and operated full-service automobile dealership, serving Middle Georgia since 1947.
Hi, my name's Nick Camerata, General Manager of Pitts Toyota. I've been with the Pitts team since 2009. It's our promise to provide you with an enjoyable, stress-free shopping experience. We have a full-service website that's fast, convenient, and easy to navigate.
Hello, I'm Steve Winter, Sales Manager here at Pitts Toyota. We provide a balance between the big city selection and the warm, familiar atmosphere of a hometown business.
Hi, I'm George Key. I've been with Pitts Toyota for 34 years. When you come into Pitts Toyota, you'll be greeted with a sales staff who are knowledgeable, caring individuals, and our only goal is to satisfy you.
Toyota, let's go places.
Well, we're back, and I'm here with Judge Helen Harper. It's our probate judge. So make sure don't speed. As a person that would like to be a member of the chamber or someone that is not yet, what would be something that you will tell them that is important to be a member of the chamber and why?
Well, I have been a member of the chamber for years and years. It's a good way, as you mentioned a few minutes ago, for the people, especially new businesses, to let the people in Dublin know that they are a new business, come and support that new business. You know what, the chamber lets you know, you get the newsletters, they let you know what's going on in Dublin. It's just part of our community. We promote, the chamber promotes all businesses.
That's right.
And that's a good way for them to promote your business.
Exactly.
Is to become a member, and then you come to business after hours. You're recognized. People know you're new in the community. I have in the past met people at the business after hours, and they told me what they did. Well, I didn't know the new business was in Dublin. They were maybe off the beaten path that I drive every day, and I didn't know there was a business in Dublin. So that is you meet other people, and those other people will get the word out to you that to other people that, hey, go visit them. They're a member of the chamber.
That's right. And you know what, the other day, I needed something. And I didn't know if I can find that in Dublin. So I called, and Matt answered. And I said, Matt, do you know if I can find this in Dublin? Oh, yes. Let me give you the phone number. Let me give you the address. And I was shocked.
Well, you know, I tease Matt sometime because I call him. I couldn't find a phone number the other day. It was listed. I don't remember who I was calling now. One of the civic club leaders. I had to get in touch with them about the Wars banquet. And I called Matt. I said, Matt, who's the president? Where do they work? I knew the president's name at that time, I believe, but I did not know where they worked. Exactly. I didn't know how to get in touch. And Matt pulled it right up. So that's the way it is with the business. Yes. They know what business is here. And if you need something, insurance companies.
Everything, yeah. If you need a guide, they can
tell you where to go. And to me, it's just if I had a business, that would be the first thing I do was to join the chamber and become part of the community.
Absolutely. And to be in touch with your community. Well, Helen, you have been president of the Rotary Club. You have been in charge of the St. Patrick Festival. You have been, my goodness, even Woman of the Year. Helen, what else do you want to do? What is it that you have not done yet?
Well, I stay busy. I don't have anything off the top of my head that I actually want to do, but if somebody wants me to do it, I'm willing.
Well, that's right. You know what? You stay busy, and that keeps you very young.
Well,
I'm serious.
I don't know about being young, but I feel young. I put it that way.
Yeah, well, being busy keeps you young. Yes.
Well, I enjoy it. Well, I do not want to stay home. I enjoy my job. Yes. I love working. I love working for Dublin-Lawrence County. Dublin-Lawrence County has paid me as probate judge. They elected me and made me probate judge and has kept me as their probate judge for 35 years, and I hope to continue that. So I want to give back to my community what somebody has given to me.
Absolutely.
Because if it wasn't for the citizens, I wouldn't be where I'm at today.
Absolutely.
So I love my job. I love Dublin-Lawrence County and don't want to go anywhere else. Just visit and come back.
I feel the same way. I love my job. Well, it has been wonderful talking to you, and I hope to see you next time in court.
Yes. We got court about
working
next week. Working.
All right. And thank you so much for accepting my invitation.
Thank you for asking me.
And thank you so much for watching, and until next time.